Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Hendu's show. We're so excited that you're here. I'll tell you a little bit about Allan Lichtman here. The problem with him, he has these 13 keys, right? And he says, okay, these 13 keys are going to work. But they have to be interpreted by him. And that's the problem. He's the interpreter. Well, he actually ran as a Democrat for an office. It's a little hard not to be biased.
I'm not giving up on anything. I'm just not happy.
He's been called the Nostradamus of elections. He's correctly predicted 9 of the last 10. I'm talking about Professor Allan Lichtman. He says his 13 keys are how he makes his predictions for the White House.
My prediction, based on the keys to the White House system, which has been right for 40 years, is that we are going to have a precedent-breaking president. That Kamala Harris will become the first woman president of the United States. The New York Times is not letting me look at Florida. I guess they don't think it's a swing state.
Really? I just want to give a quick pep talk to everybody out there. Everybody take a deep breath. Kamala Harris is
Miami-Dade just committed plus 11 for Trump.
Uh-oh. But that's still early.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Not a good open.
61% for Biden, 36% for Trump in 2020.
Am I doing my math right? 25 points ahead?
Yes.
Harris is 32 points ahead.
Okay.
That's a good sign. I think she's going to win Georgia.
78%.
I'm not ready to call Virginia. Right, I mean, 90.
I do think it's good that he's doing this with his son. You got to give him some points for that. Way to go, Allan.
80% confident, but that's not good enough.
No, we're not calling Virginia, folks.
I'm almost ready to call Pennsylvania, frankly.
What? You're crazy.
I know. Based on this, but based on the differences. Remember, Biden won Pennsylvania by 80,000 votes.
Right.
And maybe it's early, maybe it'll diminish, but she's way ahead of his numbers. I'm almost ready to call Pennsylvania, to be honest with you.
You're nuts, dude.
I know, I can't.
You're nuts.
But not based on the vote, but based on how far ahead she is compared to Biden.
Okay,
maybe Trump will be equally ahead when the red counties come in, so who knows?
All right, mark this down, somebody in the chat. At 8:22 Eastern, Allan Lichtman said that he's almost ready to call Pennsylvania.
Not really.
That's remarkable. Are you worried about Michigan or not yet?
But everything.
Well,
this is a real nail biter. And, leaving aside the keys, I cannot imagine why Trump has this kind of support after totally unraveling the last 2 weeks.
He's Hitler.
It's hard to
people just like Hitler and fascists nowadays.
That stuff doesn't matter.
No. That's why I said stepping outside the keys.
I think you guys are a little bit.
It was Trump 69.97%. And Joe Biden, 28.6% in Lycoming.
Won by 41 points.
Right.
He's now up 26 points. Maybe I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
But results are looking very good for Harris, I have to say. Underperforming.
Looking good for Harris. Can't beat that. I mean, she's probably going to win.
And she's
we're recording this like after the election.
Overperforming, and he won the state by 80,000 votes.
Right.
I don't see how Trump wins that state, even though the New York Times has him projected to win by 0.4 of a point, which is meaningless.
But remember, if you're a Harris,
he's a big New York Times promoter
supporter. She didn't need to win Georgia.
No.
Oops, looks like
what do you think happened in Georgia? How did Trump pull that off, but not Harris? Too many white voters or something, you think?
Yeah, them white voters. Idea. Them damn white voters. They're holding.
So 2020, Donald Trump won 53 to 45.
7 points, right? He's now up 4 points. I don't get it. Why they think Trump's going to win Pennsylvania.
I'm not worried about Pennsylvania. I think Pennsylvania's looking good for Harris.
I do too.
All night long, Pennsylvania was looking great for Harris.
But I'm saying the New York Times gives a slight edge to Trump, and I don't understand that.
Yeah, I wouldn't read into that too much.
Now they're losing faith in the Times, the New York Times.
Georgia is 79% in now, Dad. With 51%
looking pretty fake to me.
Trump, 47% Harris.
Don't see it.
Yeah, how is it?
I don't see
There's
it.
only 20% of the vote left.
Yeah, I don't see it.
All right,
Well,
we're calling
that
it. We're
whole
calling it.
20%
Georgia's
goes for
red.
Harris.
Sorry, folks.
Well, guess it
We're
did.
gonna have to wait a little longer for
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Uh-oh. PA just went red.
Suddenly there's a serious tone in the room.
He just went up, huh?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think she's gonna win Michigan and PA.
Wisconsin's a toss
Sorry, guys, I don't really have a whole lot to say about these guys right now.
up.
Wisconsin, not sure. Trump is now ahead in Iowa.
Who is?
Trump with 49%.
He's ahead in Iowa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Iowa. Des Moines. Wasn't that where Trump was supposed to be losing by 4 points or something? How can he be ahead? That's unbelievable. He's probably going to end up losing Iowa. Just ask that Des Moines lady.
Should we call it?
Yep.
And there, Georgia goes for Trump. Maybe they're calling Pennsylvania.
Right.
Oh, God, he can't take it. The pressure.
Very scary.
It's pretty scary. Yeah.
Philadelphia is only 56% in.
She's gonna win PA.
Look, she's going to win Pennsylvania. There's no doubt about it. I mean, Lichtman said, take it to the bank.
Only 45% in. I just think she's going to win Pennsylvania.
I do too. She's gonna win PA.
Yep, no doubt about it.
He's only up by 100,000 votes.
Only 100,000.
Right. Everybody in the chat is dooming and saying Trump's won, Trump's won. That's not true, guys. He has not won. He needs to win.
Well, if you look at this, he's pretty much won the Southern Belt, and he's starting to get into the Rust Belt, and is not looking good in the other places.
One of these 3 states, or else he loses, basically. So he has not won yet. Don't forget, 2016, 2020, at this time in the election night, we were also confused about what the...
I don't see any much margin left for Trump there.
No, Trump's maxed out.
Nope, no way Trump's going to win.
Biggest counties are 80, 92, 84, 87, 95, 95,
Yep, Trump's a goner.
71, 85.
Yeah, I think he's maxed out.
Yep, Max.
Easily she can make up 100,000 votes.
Oh, yeah.
100,000.
No, I think she's going to win PA.
Yep. Take it.
She can make
to the
them
bank.
up in Philadelphia alone.
Yep.
God, so many trolls donating and being like, the keys are wrong. Guys, the election is... You realize the election is not over, right? Just want to put that out there.
It is now, but I get your point.
Pennsylvania is looking iffy. 2% in.
Ooh.
Trump is 200,000 votes ahead.
What the fuck?
Now, Trump is 200,000 votes ahead. I can't tell exactly what percentage is in, but it looks pretty red to me. So I'm not so sure.
Don't give up on...
Up on anything. I'm just not happy.
You go,
Right.
girl.
Michigan has gone red.
Wow.
Ooh,
I mean,
now that's a bad omen.
38% in though.
38%.
That's a bad omen when Michigan goes red.
And yeah. In Pennsylvania, and his
80%
lead
in.
grew.
And Trump's ahead by 200,000.
Very difficult.
Oh my goodness.
I don't get it.
Allan Lichtman says he don't get it.
The only thing that could be happening is that we're wrong about this absentee voting. Only thing I can think of.
I don't think so. I think there's a whole lot of things you're wrong about.
Yeah. As well we could be.
Talk to the people, Dad. Tell them your thoughts. Yeah.
Baldwin is losing by 2.5 points.
I don't know.
It's not over yet, though, Dad.
A lot of red up there. Not looking good.
It's not over.
I know it's not over. We're running out of...
You know, you hear that in his voice. I know it's not over.
votes.
I agree. At a certain point, the math...
The math just is the math.
Yeah. I mean, hours ago, people were screaming at us not to call Georgia, but yeah, there just wasn't... There was no math there.
There was no math.
Yeah.
We go by the math.
Yeah.
We don't go by our instinct.
Oh, these guys use scientific theories. It's all mathematics. It's dot the I's, cross the T's. It's the 13 keys.
Don't go by our preferences. We give you it straight.
Right.
Straight.
We've been way ahead of everyone.
Yep.
Right.
I think I might have
Way
talked about that while you were gone.
Oh.
Yep. You've been a winner.
I don't know, man. I'm starting to get nervous.
Democratic counties are pretty much in.
Hang in there.
I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Yeah.
She needs to make up 170,000 votes.
I don't
That
see
ain't
it.
nothing.
The big Democratic counties are mostly in.
She can
No,
do it.
they're well.
Hang in there.
Yeah.
Come on, Alan. Hang in there with me.
I just don't see it.
This is the first moment of the night where I've lost hope a little bit.
Too. Anything in Nevada?
Ooh, a cloud. Cloud comes over them.
Nope.
Well, if she loses Pennsylvania, it doesn't
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
And this talk tonight, it's not really about the election results or anything like that. It's actually just more about how somebody can just have such a slanted view of something that it clouds their vision. Allan Lichtman is just Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris.
You know what's going to happen if Trump wins? He's not going to serve out the term, and you'll have J.D. Vance as president.
Yep. Trump can't make it. He's too weak.
Why don't you think he'll serve out the term?
I don't think his health will hold up for 4 years. Or he'll just be a figurehead. He's not going to actually govern.
No, he's not that healthy. Now, I just saw Trump at a rally. He's like the most energetic person at the rally. You know, he's a little older than me, but I do tons of jump roping and running and stuff like that. I couldn't keep up with the guy. I mean, he kicks everybody's ass.
J.D. Vance will be governing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. That's the same shit they say about Biden.
I don't think J.D. Vance has the same energy as Trump. I don't think Vance can keep up with Trump. And Kamala, she's drinking.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, they didn't say that about Biden
Sharp as a tack.
until very recently. This is ahead of time.
And think about it. They sheltered Biden for the longest. I mean, he's basically senile. I mean, you know that, right? Biden's senile. And yet they go, hey, Biden, what was that guy said? He was in tip-top shape, or he's never seen him. He's never seen a guy that sharp. Well, that was a lie.
The Harris campaign co-chair is speaking right now. They're saying we still believe we have votes to count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted.
Think about it. What a piece of shit Kamala Harris was for doing that. Now, she had a rally. I guess you'd call it a rally. Tens of thousands of people. It was the night of the election. All those people, they had put up yard signs for her. They had knocked on thousands, tens of thousands of doors. They had worked in the trenches for her. And they were all there to support her. And when it became obvious that she wasn't going to win, what did she do? She said, just screw you, I'm going to bed. I mean, what a piece of crap. Sorry.
Not a very reassuring speech.
No, to say the least.
Harris will not make any sort of address or statement tonight.
Good thing.
Nope, she's in hiding. Oh, and listen to Lichtman there. He says, it's a good thing. That's a good thing she didn't address the 10,000s of workers that worked their fingers to the bone for her. Nah, don't do that.
She shouldn't.
Yeah, she shouldn't. And that was it.
Nah, she shouldn't.
He's off. Yikes, dude. He made like a 5-minute, not like a 30-second speech.
Well, a lot of people are saying we should keep up our channel. And
Well, why would you want to waste more than 30 seconds for your supporters? I mean, why would Kamala Harris want to waste more than 30 seconds for her supporters, the people that bled for her? Screw them.
agree with that.
Yeah, of course.
No matter what happens.
I think she lost.
Well, no. Did he say the L word? Now, just think about this. This is Lichtman's son that called the race before Lichtman did. He says, I think she lost. I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
Lichtman, Allan still, he's holding on. He's like on a precipice holding with his fingernails.
Out in Pennsylvania, yep. It's not changing.
Ooh.
I hate to say that because I've been hopeful all night, but I think she lost.
Lichtman finally, he admits it. It was like this massive boulder landed on his shoulders.
I'm kind of in shock right now. I've been
Our country.
I've been hopeful this whole time.
I know you've been more hopeful than me.
I think it's gone. It's just
gone, baby.
There's just not enough room to make up. The math isn't there.
No, the math doesn't work. Numbers don't lie.
Finally.
I'm a numbers guy.
You're a numbers guy.
Once democracy's gone.
He didn't believe any of the polls, not the real polls, like Rasmussen. All those other polls was a bunch of crap. But Rasmussen Reports is a good poll. It was saying that Trump was way ahead the whole time.
It's almost impossible to recover.
I mean, I'm holding out hope.
Yep, there goes democracy again. Once you lose democracy, there's no recovery. What damn thing did the Democrats do that was democratic, that had anything to do with democracy? I didn't see any democracy. They put Kamala Harris in there with nobody voting for her. She never won anything. It was given to her. But for some reason, the American people, or the Democrats, were saying, "Oh, okay, she's our girl."
I'm hoping that
is by losing the dictators losing wars.
I'm holding out hope. I'm hoping that he serves his term and he leaves and we never have to deal with him again. But I just can't wrap my mind around how that many people can just ignore all the shit he did in 2020. I just can't wrap my mind around
all the things he said.
It's
not even
meltdown in the last 2 weeks.
It's not even that.
You know, I think three 3 months before the end of the race, they said, okay, the last 10 days, we got to make it look like he did a meltdown. I didn't see anything he did or said or whatever was a meltdown. I loved the Madison Garden rally. And I thought the joke about Puerto Rico was pretty funny, too.
That's not even it. It's not about the things that he said. Nobody gives a shit about that, obviously, or else he would have lost.
Big. He would have lost big.
And that's why I got upset last week, because I just feel like it's this constant over and over again. Trump said this, and not enough on what he actually did.
I agree. Heard me say this 100 times.
Well, if they were smart, they would have called him Hitler.
Democracy is precious, but like all precious things, it can be destroyed.
Yeah. Now, you notice that when Americans vote for a Democrat, democracy is winning. But when America votes for a Republican, which Trump's not really a Republican, but all of a sudden democracy is losing, whatever.
And typically destroyed from within. And throughout the 21st century, democracy has been in decline everywhere around the world.
It's going down.
And America has now fallen in step.
He might win the popular vote.
It's possible.
He's going to win the popular vote. I can
That
tell.
would be incredible.
Where are you seeing this?
90%, 92% in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
The margin is now
92%. See how many votes it is?
120,000.
15,000.
Oh, you're right.
It's gone up.
Ooh,
Oh my
that's a
God,
crushing
he's
blow.
expanded it.
That is a
My
crushing blow.
message to all of you is never lose hope. Never stop fighting.
Never stop fighting. Democracy, democracy, democracy.
Democracy is worth saving, and it will only be saved if
Save your children. Save your babies.
we all fight for it. There are still, more than 100 million of us who still believe in democracy.
I think he means Democrats.
Even if it didn't go the way you expected tonight. Don't despair.
Maybe all of you should move to Cuba or somewhere like that. Take your democracy with you.
Keep up the fight, especially you young people.
Yep.
The future is still in your hands.
Yep, you young people. What you need to do is get off the couch that's in your mom's basement, turn off that video game, go get your job, and fight for democracy. Maybe Allan's hiring.
Good night. Good night,
night.
Sam.
Well, guys, there you have it. The problem with Democrats is I think they're totally blind. And, probably a lot of Republicans are too. It's funny how Republicans can hear something and Democrats can hear something, and both of them, they just hear something different. But anyways, in this case, more people heard Donald Trump. See ya.